not good at speaking, so I'll just read. So, hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank our friend Ekta for getting all of us on this platform and talking about collaboration and how important it is for all of us to even think of going bespoke and unique. It's very important for any design to have a content, story, and an inspiration. Creative discussions and dialogues definitely unleash out thoughtful content that leads to the idiosyncratic narratives. Narratives that speak about our soul. And yes, the power of collaboration truly aids in translating these dialogues into the unique design narratives. So I'm presenting here 5 such stories that would have not been possible in design without collaborative effort. I had a chance to start a project for a couple from Hyderabad who are young, well-traveled, and run a technology business worldwide. And they wanted to dedicate a wall to their memories that reflect their individual passion for travel, work, and most importantly, culture. After intense research, we decided to use Hindu philosophy of reflecting on the chariot as a metaphor for the self. A person's body is a chariot. The soul, the driver, and his senses, the horses, by means of those horses, well-broke, skillful, and controlled. A resolute person keeps on moving forward as if he is in a chariot. While we were on our research down south, we came across a massive chariot at an antique dealer in Pondicherry. We collaborated and commissioned a renowned artist N. Ramachandran from Chennai, who fragmented the mammoth piece and set it up in a unique composition with boxes, laser engraved with clients' memories and elements of surprise related to those memories inside. The 30 feet long installation placed in a transition space that leads to the informal areas and describes every individual's persona. So basically here, what Rama did, he fragmented the whole chariot and made a composition and then created these memory boxes, and all these boxes were laser inscripted with images of like clients' memories. And what the most interesting part was that he had put an element of that memory inside these boxes. So I share here, like, it was one of their visit to pilgrimage. Like they were on a pilgrimage, and then they got this souvenir which they placed inside this box. And then there is the younger one had her favorite actress was Bipasha, and she was travel enthusiast, so he did the poster of a Bipasha, and inside he did a world map. And then this is how it looks in the complete setting. Now, while having a conversation with a jeweler client, all I could sense was their affinity towards precision, detailing, and purity. On asking more about their work, they gestured, making jewelry is like creating your own magic. And this germinated a thought of taking inspiration from jewelry and create a bespoke design. We studied this stunning jewelry piece called Kalira that looked like a wearable mighty chandelier. With the help of metal artisans and stone craftsmen and a lighting brand, we were being able to create a Kalira chandelier that's made in polished brass with semi-precious stones like agate, alabaster, luminaire, and this cluster sets on a this formal dining space. Well, none of my friends will agree with the clients like these, but While creating an uber and luxurious penthouse, definitely we were looking forward to create a space dedicated to a bar and celebration. And then our client surprised us and said, no, we are teetotaler, but why not a coffee bar? And hearing that, we realized our clients are coffee enthusiasts. And this made us collaborate with a brand that excels in manufacturing bespoke trunks. We worked on every detailing from selection of crockery, cutlery, coffee machine to integrate in a well-crafted trunk, thereby making ceremony of preparing and drinking coffee a truly immersive experience. The unit now anchors well in the whole lounge. This is where the trunk sets in, and this space is all dedicated to yes, it was an iDAC. Well, this is a very interesting one. During pandemic, we realized how design for lifestyle is so important. Equipping our homes with appropriate case goods and well-designed utility space aids in smooth functioning of the space. Living in an overburdened house, one of our clients told me, my wardrobe is like my life currently. It's chaotic. Please make it an organized chaos. And this resulted in developing a well-crafted wardrobe system for which we collaborated with a brand that masters in case goods and vanity. From developing drawings, considering clients' expectation of storage, to renderings, to developing special cabinets and vanity, to coordinating it all with the mood board of bedrooms, setting up the right materiality and color palette. As a result, we created this detailed docket, which is So basically, this was the mood board for the room, and how they translated this entire mood board also into a wardrobe by using the similar materials. Yes. It is. And then finally, we achieved this interesting docket where we researched a lot and we created these multiple variants of wardrobe, and also these organizers. We worked with the guys who make the jewelry boxes, and we tried to make provision for trinkets, sunglasses, bells. Lastly, during pandemic, we got to work on developing certain graphics that celebrates historical Indian architecture, inspired from the graphical approach of Bauhaus movement. The collection celebrates and narrates the historical architectural spaces of India and Ottoman influence. The abstract narratives are helmed by achieving perspective visions that gives depth and visual drama. Each narrative is a geometric composition of multiple elements in a homogeneous setting. The architectural grandeur and element of certain identity is repetitive in all the design composition. Grand arches, high ceilings, detailed niches, communal spaces, floorings, and elements of curiosity are taken as inspiration. All these elements have been made to conflict with contrasting color palette, multiple design and geometric confluence. The visual graphic is designed to achieve depth yet balanced in a two-dimensional composition. Each graphical composition is made like an assembly of multiple proportions, segregated with the recession, and the collection is infused with similar details and elements amongst all composition to formulate a visual identity for all the narratives. We collaborated with Jaipur Rugs to weave these graphical narratives into a unique collection of rugs. To explain this process, I would like to present to you a small AV that shows the genesis of some of these graphics.